Hello, everyone. What is up? 'Tis I, 'tis me, 'tis the great you see. Captain Foley. Should be live. I don't know why it's saying I'm not. There we go. Perfect. YouTube is just stupid. Go figure. Anyway, hi, everybody. I'm back. Back again. Guess who's back? Tell a friend. I don't know. Anyway, hope you all are well. Hope you're having a good night, a good week so far. I know it just started, but Fleet Paw is here, so I have no fear now. That's just how that works. Chuck A is here. How you doing, Chuck? Hope you're feeling good, sir. Ozzy, hello, Pug and Dot. Yeah, well, I've moved the chair from over here to over here, so you can see Precious, who's on the chair. Dot is there also. Lola is in the bed behind me. Anyway, Eric Martin Cap is live with Fleet Paw. Yeah. We'll have to have Eric over when you're here, Fleet Paw. I was gonna say we could go to Eric's house, but he's what days work for you? I don't know. We're not gonna get an answer on that probably. I don't know. Anyway. Amazing, and I'm awake. I know, right? I was thinking of messaging you to tell you I was going live, but then I was like, do I really want that guy there? I mean, sure, why not? So I'm glad you're here. Glad you could make it. Anyway, Fleet Paw, $2. Have no fear, Fleet Paw is here. Pizza night tonight. We made homemade flatbread pizzas last night with, instead of marinara sauce, it was a cream cheese and ranch sauce, and then mozzarella cheese, obviously, broken up like bacon bits, and I had jalapenos on mine. It was so good. Sylvia didn't get the jalapenos because she's not a fan of the spicy, except for me. So she only had like regular red peppers. So anyway, really good. That was last night. Tonight we had a curry dish. Curry with rice, onions, red peppers. It was really good. I forget what it was called, but Lipa, ooh, I like the effect behind your head. Yeah, it's one of the new bulbs I put in. It's the Sherlock Holmes corner, right? So it's like the gaslight. Ozzy had chicken wings. It was good. Chicken wings are always good. Ooh, curry sounds great. Yes. Tomorrow we're having flat bread. What is it? Philly cheesesteak, which should be good. Mark Lawrence is here, $2. Hi, Captain. Hi, everyone else, too. Hello, Mark. Good to see you. I'll be seeing a lot more of you soon. Speaking of, tomorrow on the Trekyards channel, we're going to cover the last 4 episodes of Prodigy Season 2. Them being Brink, Touch of Grey, and Ouroboros? I don't know. Whatever the last 2 episodes are called. So that'll be tomorrow. And then Wednesday, we might be doing a live, but we might not as well. We'll have to see. So anyway, stay tuned for those on that channel. hopefully you guys enjoyed Shelf by Shelf Chapter 4. Not many people commented on it, so I'm not quite sure. Somebody made a comment. It'd be great to see the other shelves in a few years, because yeah, it's going to take a while. There's still 2 more shelves on this particular bookcase. I might jump around a little bit, and I don't know. I don't know if I'm just going to go like all the way around, or if I'm going to pick particular shelves for that. But yeah. And then this upcoming Friday, I still haven't edited that video yet, but I need to do that. Anyway, what was I saying? Yes, this week, Thursday, I pick up Samuel from the airport. He was flying into Toronto at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Pick him up, bring him back here. We'll be here from Thursday to Tuesday, and then on Tuesday we fly out to Vegas. Be in Vegas for a whole week with Mark Lawrence, and we'll come back the following Tuesday, and then Sam's going to be here from Tuesday until Saturday. So Sam's going to be here for a few days before and after the Vegas trip. So hopefully you guys will tune in for the lives and stuff when they happen in that regard. So that's the update I got right now. Eric Martin says, I'll respond, Cat, but I was working. I had a sandwich. What's the topic tonight? Whatever you guys want it to be. There's never a topic on late nights. That's true. There's not. It's whatever you guys want to talk about. Whatever you guys throw in the comments section, I'll chat about, or we'll talk about that. But yeah, just to hang out. And I figured, you know what? Tonight, Sylvia decided to go downstairs and go to bed a little bit early because she was up earlier today. So I'm like, well, should I just... I can't go for a walk because it started raining. Should I just go down and play some Helldivers? And I've been playing Helldivers the last few nights. I'm not really feeling like doing that tonight. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just do a live. And see who shows up. Because I know you guys miss my lives. At least that's what I'm told. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. Melissa is here. She says, I like Shelf by Shelf. Thank you, Melissa. Patrick is here. I'm here, but extremely high from hospital-prescribed meds, working on some Star Trek stories. Not much, though. Haru, Captimus, Magnus, Aurelius, Maximus, Girthicus. I see. Fleetpaw, I have to ask, are y'all... Well, the answer is no. Because if you put y'all in a sentence, you're fine. Anyway, what's the question? I have to ask, are you going to make it fun when you pick him up? Like hold a sign that says some dumb British Trek nerd named Sam or something? No, probably not. Paul Hitchcock, when do you head to Vegas? We're flying out on Tuesday. Haru is how are you? Well, then just type how are you. These modern abbreviations, like IIRC, if I recall correctly, then just fucking type it. I hate trying to decipher those. But I am good. Thank you, Patrick. I hope you're doing okay. I saw your status update, so I hope you're okay. I know, the other 2 are in the bed and they're excluding you. I know. Want to come up here and see me? Right? Yeah. Leapa, yeah, you're definitely high, Defiant. Polishcott, also good to see you. Count me as one of the ones who enjoys your lives. Well, thank you, Paul. Much appreciated. Are you okay? Yeah, he's okay. Defiant says, barely functioning. I'll try I'll try though, my man. I hear Puggins. Yes. Say. Feel better, Patrick. I love you. The Puggins love you. Look, he's famous. Do you see your face? We need a Pug Cam live. You're very heavy, and I don't know if I can hold you much longer. Because either you're too heavy, or I'm not strong enough. Maybe a combination of both? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna put you down, okay? Yes. There you go. All right. Paul Hitchcock, the only abbreviations the captain is okay with are USS, NCC, and ISS. Sure. Melissa, is there a symbiotic relationship between designers of Trek ships for movies and fans who create things like graphic design books? I mean, there should be, especially back in the day. I think there was a lot more of that because there was a lot more of that kind of thing going on because it didn't have to be officially licensed or all that stuff. I got a lot of stuff that isn't officially licensed. If you watched that last episode, you saw some beta canon stuff, which is quite interesting. So, and Olivia's here. Puggy, it's a Lola. She's adorable and wrinkly. When does Sam arrive? We've already talked about this multiple times, Olivia. It's not my fault if you're late. Okay, lay down. Okay? You're gonna have to lay by yourself. This is the situation we got going on that she's not super stoked about. We got Dot and Lola, Dot and Precious in the chair, and then Lola's all down there in the bed all by herself, and she's not happy about this. Don't cry. Just lay down. I know you want someone to lay with you. Sorry, so if you hear a whining little pug, that's why she's feeling lonely and left out, and that makes me sad. Fleet Paw, $5. Lola, why do you whore me likes and money, Dad? 4 likes and money? Foley, because people are obsessed with you and you give me money they give me money to feed you. Yes, you do. Eric Martin, I'm taking the girlfriend's boys to Binghamton's water park this week, so I'm just organizing my week. Wow, I haven't been to Binghamton's in forever. Binghamton's is a water park in Kitchener, Ontario. And I went a few times when I was younger, like teenager. But I haven't been there in 30 years, maybe a little bit less, maybe 25 years, but hope you have fun. Here, come up here then. Okay, you want up. Get up there and lay there then. Melissa, $20. Thank you so much. Bon voyage for your travels. Well, thank you, Melissa. That is greatly appreciated. And it says, let's celebrate their 10th super chat on a live stream. So, celebrate, Melissa. Celebrate. There's a super chat going on around here. I don't know. I can't. No, you can. No, you can't. No, you can't. You can't all fit in the chair, okay? You're gonna have to lay down there. I'll update you on the situation right now. So, she's up here now. You're either gonna have to lay down right there, or because you can't fit on the chair, okay? I'm telling you right now. Look at how fat she is. There you go. There you go. Perfect. Hopefully that'll make her happy at least for a little while anyway. But she's feeling lonely and nobody loves her. All right, Melissa, drinking a bee sting. Yum. I'm not sure I know what's in a bee sting. Celebrate good times, come on. Eric Martin, don't quit your day job to be a singer. I've never said I'm a good singer. I don't need my singing being made fun of, because there was a time I would never have sung. I still very much am opposed to karaoke and all the like, and I will not sing in public, but I do it on a live stream. So please don't make fun of my singing, because it'll just make me feel more self-conscious than I already do. It's not like I was trying to sing. I wasn't trying to vocalize. I was just singing the lyrics. So, who's more foolish? The fool or the fool who makes fun of him? Probably just the fool. But regardless, it's fine. Okay. Lay down, sweetie. They don't, you can't. Don't cry. Just lay down. My goodness. The ongoing adventures of Lola. I'm so sorry. Sam is here. Mention the GoFundMe, fully funded, but anyone can support your films direct. Now's the chance. I was going to mention it later, but, come in here and stomp all over my live. So no, I'm not going to mention it. Melissa, bourbon, lemon juice, simple syrup, and sparkling water. Sometimes booze is the answer. So let's see. Bourbon, good. Lemon juice, simple syrup, okay. And sparkling. Oh, that'd be pretty good, actually. I wouldn't mind trying that. Paul Hitchcock, sing loud and proud, Cap. Might I suggest Rocket Man? No. No. I will not do that. I will not do that. So, anyway. So yeah, looking forward to Vegas. It's like, 10 days away now, which is awesome. Super excited for that. Sam coming. But one of the good things is Sam and I are going to be heading to Eric Martin's place and watching Spaceballs on his giant TV, because Sam has never seen Spaceballs. So I hope he enjoys it. That's all I gotta say. Baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do, baby shark do 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 do. Thanks, Sweet Pa. Melissa, do you ever sing out like you really mean it? You ain't bad, on key, in key. No, I never really do. I never belt. Well, in the car I might, but I don't sing in the shower. I don't do any of that lame, cliche shit. But singing in the car, I always have music on in the car. So, but I'm not belting out the tunes. I'm just kind of like singing along. So, no, I don't think I ever really scream. And no, never apply myself. That's what my teachers always said. I'm still there. I'm still not applying myself. So, Eric Martin, I have to reboot my phone to Super Chat, so try and get by without me. We'll try, Eric. I'm already heartbroken, but it's the way it is. Fipa said I wasn't actually expecting to sing it. Well, here I am, doing what you guys control me here, except for Sam. I'm not gonna mention the thing he wants me to talk about, because I was gonna get to that eventually, and ease into it, but he comes in here and just kind of like. if you follow Trekyards and you follow Captain Foley's channel, you've seen the video. So if you have any questions about it, put them in the chat and I will gladly answer them. But Fleet Paw, do or do not. There is no try. It's true. A wise green man once said that. Okay, lay down. You can't fit on the chair with them. Do you understand? I'm sorry that I'm counseling my dog during a live, but I didn't think she would be so upset about the situation. Anyway. And when Sam's here, of course, we will be doing lives, like these late night lives, as well as, I don't think we'll be doing regular lives as much as I think Sam wants to, simply because of computer setups and such. But we'll definitely be doing lives and hanging out and getting some really great content for you guys, which can be released over the next couple months. Because as you guys know, this is our 10th year of Trekyards. We will be officially 10 in October. And so kicked off with my 50th birthday celebration, and then we got Vegas, and then of course in October will be the so it's like our 10-year anniversary year. So Sam and I are going to get a lot of really cool footage and stuff while we're together, which we can release over the next little while. And yeah, there might even be some Captain Foley, fan film goodness going on in there. So Fleet Power, I mean, I thought about deleting it, but it's Sam. He's one of the bosses. He can take my wrench. He can take my wrench away. Melissa, nobody knows the trouble I've seen. Nobody knows my sorrow. Anyway, Eric, if I get left alone to nap, I'm in heaven. Funny, before I started this live, I was feeling a little bit tired. I'm still feeling a little bit tired, but I was hoping the live would kind of rejuvenate me a little bit, as opposed to sitting down and watching some TV or playing a game. But anyway, so everybody hit like. Oh wait, y'all have. There's 12 people and 12 likes. That's great. Lola, you got the whole bed to yourself. There's a lot of room. There's a lot of toys. Just go lay down. Your sisters don't want to lay with you right now, apparently. Fleet Paw, and we get time with Fleet Paw. Yeah, Fleet Paw will be here as well. If you're not a great addition, if that's not a great addition to 10 years of Trekyards, I don't know what is. Listen to this guy tooting his own horn. At least you won't be with Joe. Joe won't be here picking on you and bullying you. I mean, Joe's great. Don't get me wrong. But I find he's a little bit... he always wants to be the coolest guy in the room, I think. I love him. I do. But I really thought he was being kind of hard on you, Fleet Paw, when we were at Wonderfest, so... I'm not shit-talking Joe, so if he watches this after the fact, which he never will because he never watches my lives, I'm not shit-talking him. I'm just, it's an observation I made. Nice to kind of just hang out with Fleet Paw. And Joe, if you're watching, don't get me wrong, doesn't mean I don't want to hang out with you, but, different dynamics. Melissa, her name was Lola. She was a dancer. She's not a dancer, not with a body like that. I tell you that right now. Lola's kind of fat. Power 543 fan films. Like clicked. Oh, he went to his other channel. Unless he no, that's his other one. So there you go. He hit like twice, probably. Hopefully, maybe. I don't know. James McGill, haven't been actively involved with anything sci-fi lately. However, I heard about the potential Star Trek shorts of Captain Foley and his dreadnought. I look forward to seeing it. Thank you, James McGill. So do I. Should be fun. A few people have donated, and if you guys want to donate, there is a link in the video description, not of this video, but of the Captain Foley GoFundMe video. So there you go. There, somebody brought it out of me. The Captain Foley, The Adventures of Captain Foley is what it should be called, but it won't be because it's just Trek shorts, but that's okay. So there's going to be some cool shenanigans going on, I think. At least that's what I'm envisioning. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so yeah, if you're interested in donating and helping to support that to get it made, there is a GoFundMe for it. So Melissa, 34.4 degrees C here, staying inside. Yeah, it was up to about that today with the humidex, the humidity factor. So yeah, it was a warm one today. Fleet Paw, Joe was a little much, lol, but it was still a great experience. Hell yeah. Also, never drive with Joe. That was just terrifying. But that's another story. Eric Martin, $20. Thank you so much, Eric. Are you doing a live with Fleet Paw? Singing is improving. LOL. I don't believe you, first of all, because you just insulted my singing not that long ago. And I'm doing a live with Fleet Paw. That was the joke Sam made, because he knows that Fleet Paw's coming too, and he's like, we should do a live with Fleet Paw. They're doing moderating in live, like in real time, like live. And not only that, but have him have money. Like it could be American $5 bill, and he can randomly super chat us a $5 bill and just hand it to us. That'd be freaking hilarious. Are we gonna do that? I don't know. We might have just a good time hanging out and chatting it up. I don't know if we'll do a live necessarily with Fleet Paw. If you guys want to see that, let me know. We'll see what we can do. But I don't want this to be every 5 minutes. Let's do a live, 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 let's do a live. This is more of, it should be a relaxing kind of vacation vibe. But I don't think we're going to get that because, yeah, that's just the way it is. Melissa says, I don't know how to get the live long and prosper icon. Depends what you're messaging me on. If it's on a computer, I don't know either. You have to set a shortcut for LLAP. Most phones now, though, if you type in LLAP, you should get the Vulcan salute thing. So, Tyler, boom. I just finger fucked that like button. That's also a secondary account from somebody here. James McGill, during your filming, don't wear the red shirt. I'll give the red shirt to Fleet Paw. Do LLAP, Melissa. I like that idea, actually. I like it too, but instead of 5s, maybe 50s. American $50 bills coming in like super chats. That'd be great. Mark Lawrence, yes, a live event. I'll bring drinks. Yeah, we'll be doing a few lives from Vegas for sure. Again, I'm not doing one every fucking second day or every day, for the record. But there will be those, and yes, Mark Lawrence will be there. So, Eric Martin, I'd love to see you and Sam out a Lego kit together. The arguing would be hilarious. I would never build a Lego set with anyone else, at all, ever. I like to do those on my own, but we could do what Richard Hammond and James May did. Those are the two of the guys from Top Gear, or what the hell's the new show called? God damn it. I just had it in my head. The Grand Tour, where they started drinking. They were doing a live drinking, and people were asking them car questions while they're building the kits. And every car question they got wrong, they had to take a drink. So how did the kits turn out? That'd be fun if we can get a small little Lego kit of some kind. Me and Sam could do something like that. I don't know. We'll see. Tyler, in case we're wondering, it's me, Fleetpaw. I didn't want to say that though, Fleetpaw. That's why I paused on that. But yes, Tyler Luster is. Was it Leicester? Leicester or Luster? Luster? But yeah, that's Fleetpaw. Melissa, he penetrated the like button. I mean, hopefully not, because that would like break his screen or his keyboard or something. So hope not. But Mark Lawrence, oh no, smashed the whole time. Oh, we're not gonna be smashed the whole time, Mark. No. No. I want to have an enjoyable time. I don't want to feel like hammered dog shit every fucking day. So Tyler, like Guy, but with an L. Leicester. Gotcha. Eric Martin, when I was in Michigan, I saw a Lego Hammerhead Corvette and almost bought it for you. Hammerhead Corvette. My brain first went to Star Wars, the Hammerhead Corvette that pushes the Star Destroyer in Rogue One. Which is, I assume, what you're talking about. I know there are, like, you know, Corvette Stingrays, which are cars. Is there a Hammerhead version? I believe there's a shark version of a Stingray because it's got like the shark paint scheme on it. I used to have like a die-cast model of that years ago. I think it's called the Mako, actually. But yeah, I don't have a lot of Star Wars stuff. I don't have the room for it. But anyway, that's fine. Thank you though for thinking of me, Eric. I appreciate it. Janek, well. How are you, Cap? Good to see you. I am well. Good to see you as well. Hope you are well. Paul Hitchcock, that's it exactly regarding the Hammerhead Corvette. Yeah, that was the first thing I thought of. And then I'm like, wait a minute, is he actually talking about an actual Corvette though? But probably not. Fleetpaw says, and I'm back. Did y'all see that weird Tyler person? Don't listen to him about being me. Yeah. Eric Martin, I figured you were making room for the Tomy refit, so I let it go. Yeah. I don't need it. Yeah. It's going to be a while before that comes, by the way. They had mentioned shipping by October 2025, but it looks like that date's already been pushed back a bit. So it's going to be a while for that one. Hopefully Quiet will have moved out by then and I can actually have more room to display things. But yeah, that's probably going to be one of my last bigger ships that I'll be getting for the rest of my life because I'm really running out of room, which scares me because honestly Tomy is thinking of doing like a 350 Katinga, like a 350, I mean 350 scale, or a 350 D7, or I forget what scale it would be, but like a 32-inch Enterprise D, which would be cool. It's kind of like the fan home one, but in die cast by Tomy. That would be great. It would be hard not to buy it, and I would feel very bad that I didn't buy it, but I don't know if I could buy it. You know, I think they should make a good, nice size Defiant model out of die cast. That'd be cool. Like if Tomy starts doing Star Trek ships, we're all screwed because there's so many that I'd want. But I mean, I got the Eagle Moss ones, and I'm probably gonna have to get rid of some of my Eagle Moss ones in the future because I just don't have the room for them all to display them. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yes, the refit is a definite must. A 350 scale D7 or a Katinga. I would like that. Wouldn't need it, but again, I'll definitely be reviewing and covering all of them though, whatever Tomy does. Speaking of the refits, I did my Is It Worth It video. And I really need to do an update video on that because a lot's happened and a lot of kind of interesting details have come about, and I need to probably cover those at some point because, yeah, and that has 13,000 views from 11 days ago. It's not too bad. 13,000 views on my Tomy Refit Enterprise. Is it worth it? And there's a lot of information that wasn't available at the time, so I got a lot of stuff wrong in my suppositions. So I need to actually go back and revisit that. So expect that soon, that I'll have a video talking about the Tomy Enterprise again and all the stuff that we've learned since then. Now, it officially launches on August 1st, which means I'll be in Vegas, and I will be purchasing it immediately on August 1st. The campaign for the crowdfunding is over on September 12th. So you've got from August 1st to September 12th to snag yourself one, and then your credit card or whatever gets billed on September 12th at the end of the thing. So anyway, I'll be in Vegas. Mark Lawrence, if you're here, make sure you remind me, August 1st, dude, you need to buy the Tomy Enterprise. I probably won't forget. I've signed up for the email reminders and all that, but when I'm at a convention or away, I don't necessarily check my email religiously every morning like I do when I'm not away. So I don't want to miss out on it. I'm definitely not going to miss out on it. So it's just one of those things. So remind me, Mark, if you're here, Fleet Paw, anybody, message me on the 1st of August and say, hey, what about that Tomy refit? So anyway. Jadek says, I built a new ship. It's the ancestor to the runabout. I call it the job about, not as fast. Cool. Jog about. Bloody autocorrect. That makes more sense. Job about I thought was some kind of Australian thing. You were trying to make a joke and I just didn't get it, so. Fleet Paw. We can hope about quiet, yeah. Yes, we can. Eric, that Fan Home Enterprise D looks really tedious to build, but it's fun to watch people build it. Yeah, I've been watching a few that have it completed. I just want to see it completed. It fucking annoys the shit out of me that things like Fan Home and those build a thing, you can't just plunk the entire amount down and get all the pieces. They still only piecemeal them out to you every fucking month or every 2 months. That would frustrate the fuck out of me to have something that I build over the course of 2 or 3 years. Oh, that would fucking irritate me. No, I'm sure it irritates a lot of people. Like, you have it on your workbench, you have it half assembled, you can't put it away because you know another piece is coming in a month. It just fucking irked me to no end. I don't know why you can't just buy the fucking thing all in one, have a big box set with all the pieces in it, and you can assemble it at your leisure. I don't understand. So, but yes. Do I regret not getting that? No, not really. I could have got it because we had this, well, Eagle Moss sent ships my way to review. We were in talks to get that Build an Enterprise D. I'm glad I didn't, because that pause there when Eagle Moss went under, and then that would have frustrated me. And seeing the builds also would have really frustrated me, because I the pieces you get every month is like, what the fuck? And then to get the magazines with them, and they're the nice magazines, you want to keep them, and you get the binder. It's like, then I got another fucking binder. It's one of those things. Maybe I'll find one in a few years that, still works and that somebody's trying to sell. And who knows how much it'll be worth. I don't know how much that actual kit is worth when you look at the monthly prices, but it's something that if I had the room for, wouldn't mind having, honestly. So Paul Hitchcock, will the Tomy refit have swappable deflector dishes? No, it's got different light modes. So you'll have, when it's off, the deflector's white. There's a standby mode where it's yellow, like it's when it's in dry dock or it's station keeping. And then there's a powered up mode where it's blue. So it will change color. You don't swap anything. So Mark Lawrence is still here. Good. Take notes. You need to remind me. Eric Martin. Only thing I didn't like on that refit was the purple lights on the warp engines. It had blue lights on the warp engines, which really pissed me off. It's supposed to have purple or UV lights for the warp chiller grills. The thing that irritated me was the vertical. You could see the vertical light bars inside, 4 of them, when the grills run horizontally. Just put the light strip at the top and the bottom of the nacelle so it's got a nice glow, or put a fucking diffuser in it so you don't see the vertical. You shouldn't see. They say they're going to fix it, but you know what? We have the TOS Enterprise where they said they were going to fix the seam lines, said they were going to fix the screw hole covers. You know how that turned out, so I don't know. Nick T. Wish Tomy would have the option for the TMP or an A version. Why? Who would want the A? I mean, obviously you probably do. That's fine. No, it's the motion picture motion picture version, which would be also Star Trek 2 and 3. But 3, there's a few different. There's damage, is what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So, the Enterprise A is different. It has 4. The bottom of the secondary hull is different. I think it's got 4 360 phaser, 4 360-degree phaser turrets on the bottom. I think the motion picture only has 2. I have the polar lights kit downstairs, and there's definitely a few differences between the A and just the regular refit. So, also check out my video this Friday. I got the evolution of the Enterprise blueprints that I take a look at. And there's some interesting stuff in there. So, but yeah, FleetPaw added it to my reminders. Thanks. Eric Martin, what are you going to do with your polar lights refit? Probably build it at some point. I don't know. It's you fucking just keep digging that knife in. Everybody's like, the refit, there's a refit. It's in pieces. It's in sub-assemblies downstairs. Will I finish it? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Paul Hitchcock, changing light modes makes more sense with modern tech. Sometimes I'm still stuck in 2009. It's all right. But yes, there will be different light modes. Even the when it's in standby mode and the deflector is yellow, the impulse control crystal is also yellow, so those change color. So it'd be kind of cool. Eric Martin, with the A, you could have the shuttle bay open. Well, there's the thing. This one, the motion picture era, has an open shuttle bay. But the problem is, it's not the motion picture shuttle bay. I have a picture of it. Hold on, I'll see if I can find it so I can tell you. That's what I mean, I have to do a whole new video. I have to do a whole new video talking about the changes that have been made to it, or the information that's come out. So it in fact does have, this is one of the Tomy pictures, it does have removable shuttle bay hangar doors. Okay. But this is what the hangar deck looks like, which looks nothing, and I mean nothing, like the motion picture era shuttle bay. That's it. That's it right there. That's what it's got. That's not what the fucking motion picture shuttle bay looks like. Oh, I don't even have it on here. Anyway, so yeah, that's the situation there. So it does have an open shuttle bay, but it is not the correct shuttle bay, which is going to piss a lot of people off. Like I said, I need to do a video talking about it because there's a lot of issues that people are already having with the goddamn thing. So. Uh, 950 says, I would want the A. I like the bluer strongback. I also like the pearly paint of TMP, so I'll settle. Yeah. Yeah, okay. I mean, some people like the A. That's great. I'm more of a fan of the original refit, so. Paul Hitchcock, A is badass. It has 78 decks, at least 78 decks. At least. You can assume many more. Fleetpaw, who wants the A? That thing was built by monkeys, and Scotty is the one who had to fix it all up. Let's see what she's got indeed. Bogus frat. Jadek, wait. Would this mean we could be in for a rant alert? Possibly. Eric Martin, someone will have to do a mural for the back of the shuttle bay to look TMP. More than just a mural. More than just a mural. Let's see. Yeah, because, I mean, that's a shit picture. This is what the shuttle bay looks like in the motion picture. You can see the actual shuttle bay opening right there. And then there's like this big open space at the back, right? So it goes way far into the secondary hull. Now, here's a better picture of it. This is one of the 350 Polar Light skits that somebody did, where that's the layout. That's how deep the shuttle bay goes. That's cargo bay and all that, but it's all there. So that is not what I just showed you from Tomy, not even remotely close. And a lot of people aren't happy. So yeah, I don't blame them. I honestly don't blame them. This is more like the one we're getting, and even it's different. This is the one from like Star Trek V. Right, so yeah, it's a thing that's gonna be a problem. So see, here's a 350 Power Lights one that somebody built, but you can see how deep the shuttle bay goes. Like they actually built all that in there. So again, it's not like the one I just showed you from Tomy. It's also not those dark colors that Tomy has. So, yeah, this is going to require a whole new video talking about it because, fuck, guys. Tomy, you're off to another bad start. What the hell are you thinking? Here's another 350. Again, you can see how deep that shuttle bay goes. Deep in there. Get in deep. Get in the back door. Very deep. Wait, what? If you're thinking what I think you're thinking, stop. Here's a perfect freaking... there. That is a perfect representation of how deep the shuttle bay is on the refit. A little bit silly, but it works. It's what it is. Shuttle storage underneath, then like a stepped tiered down to the actual cargo bay area. But yeah. So anyway, just gonna do that. I need to do a thing right now, real quick, so don't get upset. I'm still here, I promise. Okay? You're all good. No. Oh my God, come on. All photos, yeah. I got a lot of photos, by the way. Should I do another random photo live, or just show random photos? A large majority of my photos you can't see, but that's okay. Come on, I need to do a thing before I forget, because I will forget, and then I'll be stupid, and then it won't be good, and then it'll be bad, because that's the opposite of good. Excuse me. I know this looks bad. Sounds like I'm fapping. Just scrolling. All right. There we go. Got here, boom, boom. I need to add those to another phone, to an album. Boom, baby. All right, that's done. All right, now back to the live stream. I think. Yep, perfect. I guess. Okay. Let's see. Jeddick, I love when you go on to rants. They are flippin' awesome. Eric Martin, a forced perspective picture, not a mural. Yes. Fleetpaw, rant alert, all hands to ranting stations, prepare to rant at everything. Jeddick, want to see my jog about? Sure. Fleetpaw, rant alert. Rant alert. Like a bad marksman, you keep missing the targets. Anyway, Sam is here. Just gonna make some toast and get into bed and sleep early for me. Thank you for sharing that you're making toast. Anyway, that was a little side tangent on the Tomy Enterprise refit. Thanks, Eric. Yeah, I will definitely have a home for it. I'm not too worried about that. But yeah. Eric Martin, buy some marmalade for Sam's toast. Jeddick Productions. Hey, Commander, could you let us know when you're buttering toast? There, see now? Dot is lying in the bed. We go lay with Dot. I know you don't really like Dot. Dot's the prickly one that kind of is mean to you. But you could also lay with Precious, I guess. Eric Martin says, I stir the pot. That's what I do. That is what you do. Why, though? Why do you get enjoyment from this? So anyway, sound off in the chat right now. Who's buying the Tomy refit? Let me know. I will be. At least they're shipping to Canada, they said. Last time it was US only. I have a feeling that's going to be the same this time, even though it says shipping Canada or US and Canada. I somehow doubt that. I don't know why. It's just something that I doubt. Regardless, I'll get one because I have a good friend in Michigan that I can have those shipped to, and I'll just go pick it up from him. That's what I did with the TOS one. So 950 or 950 says me. Janet says I can't afford the refit. I have to get parts to fix my bike. Well, there you go. Eric Martin, I'm seriously thinking about it. No, you're not. You're not gonna buy the refit. I don't believe you for a second. You have even less space than I do to display things. Nick T, me, thankfully they're shipping to Canada. I mean, yes, that's what they say, but we'll see. It's funny. The story, I was talking to Matthew Cushman and Gary Kerr at Wonderfest about models, because it's Wonderfest. And I forget how we got on it, but there's like, they were kind of like, maybe Tomy will be doing something else. We don't know. And I'm like, oh, that'd be awesome. Maybe Tomy's learned and they've learned to listen to the nerds. I'm like, oh, that'd be awesome. So is there a refit coming? Maybe. We don't know. So I was like, all right, lock that away. Probably a refit coming. Those two guys worked on it. They're two of the most knowledgeable people at the Enterprise, so it's cool. Fine. I come home from Wonderfest, and a week later I get an email from Tomy saying, hey, can we use some of your like your review of our Tomy TOS Enterprise for our promotional push for the refit? And I'm like, well, that just confirms that shit, doesn't it? Sweet. Yes, absolutely you can. Absolutely you can use my anything that I've created as promotional material for the refit. 100%. So I messaged Gary and I'm like, hey, guess what email I just got? It's from Tomy. And he's like, and I sent him a screenshot of it. And he's like, I can't believe they announced that yet. Don't tell anybody about it because nobody's supposed to know. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. I've done this kind of stuff before. 2 days later, 2 days pass, and I get an email from the same lady at Tomy. Her name's Lisa. And she's like, oh, by the way, don't tell anybody about this. You know how dangerous it is to email a YouTuber and say, hey, this thing's going to be happening. I know this is your niche because it's supposed to Star Trek, but, you know, not saying anything about not saying anything until 2 days later. And I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I won't say anything because I've done this before. I know that I'm not supposed to say anything. Of course I'm not going to say anything. She's like, okay, thank you. But it took her 2 days to get back to me. I don't know if Gary actually contacted her and said, you should probably include in your emails to not talk about it because... So I knew about it weeks before they officially announced it, about this refit. And anywho's, I emailed her back and I'm like, yeah, absolutely, I won't be letting anybody know about it. I'll keep it under wraps. Don't worry. Is it possible to perhaps get a review copy or a review sample of this? Which basically here's an Enterprise, review it for us. Because that's what happened with my Playmobil one. So she said, I don't know, we'll have to see. So I don't know if I'll be getting one from Tomy directly for that purpose, or I'm still going to buy one, and regardless, I'm buying the goddamn thing. So anyway, that's where that story was going. So anyhow. Jadek says, Eric Martin, you're going to go to the captain and beg him for his. Fleetpaw, Vegemite and Marmite are practically the same thing. They're both gross. Marmite is like Corbomite. Daniel Hall is here. Hey, Dan, how's it going, man? Hey, Dan the man. How's it going? Hopefully, if I don't have to cancel it, fingers crossed they fix it for release, unlike the TOS Connie. Changes that were said to be made but weren't. Yeah, I think you canceled your TOS one. I know a lot of people that canceled it, and then when they actually saw it, they're like really regretful they canceled it. I'm glad I didn't cancel my TOS one. It's fucking glorious, especially for the price. It's a very nice piece. So, but yeah, I think you had messaged me that you had one ordered and you canceled it because of the not changes that they made. But that's kind of sad. I'm sorry that you didn't get one because they're pretty great. Jadek, Fleetpaw, don't diss my nation's traditional spread. The only thing the Aussies spread is their ass cheeks to get fucked by every other country. Because you're down under. Not trying to offend any Australians here. I'm just joking. Relax. It's not like you're a real country. Because, you know, flat earthers, NASA pays you guys. You all live in like Houston. And they just pay you that, you know, to say you live in Australia. I know, I get it, I understand. But don't be saying spread on my channel, man, because I'll take it the wrong way. Anyhow. So let's see. How many people did I offend with that? I'm not going to dish you, Cap, when the story stops, the war crime starts. Oh, yeah, Canada's. The reason for the Geneva Convention was Canada. We're not all so nice, don't you know? It's a great success. Yeah, don't fuck with Canada, man. We put on this nice face. This nice face. And say, sorry, eh? Well, we'll fuck you up. For you lot, it's the Geneva suggestions, yes. Fleet Paw, Aussies aren't real. They're just kangaroos in human costumes. It's true. Daniel Hall, you know I'm too picky. I've got all the parts to build her right, just afraid of the paint job. That's where I'm at with the refit. I've got it, the 350 kit built, sort of built downstairs in a few sub-assemblies. The paint and the lighting kit are what are killing me, and I'm just afraid I'm gonna fuck it up, so I haven't finished it. In like, I keep saying 7 years, but I was saying 7 years like 3 years ago, so it's been a while since I started that kit, but it still feels like 7 years in the making, not 10. Yep. Anyway. Don't Canadians call it the Geneva checklist? I mean, maybe. Trek or not, hey, look who wandered into the live, everybody. Trek or not's here. He missed like a really great live so far. Hey, man. Finally watched Fortress with Christopher Lambert, or Lambert, whatever you want to call him. Jeffrey Combs is in it. Yep. So is Red Foreman. I just had the actor's name in my head a second ago. Kurtwood Smith. He's in it as well. It's a good movie. It's a really good movie. So thank you for sending that along. Trek or not, although the Blu-ray and the menu are all in some kind of foreign language. I think it's Spanish or something. I don't fucking know. Anyway, but the movie's in English. If you can read the Spanish to get to the pick the language, it's fine. It's a good movie. Nick T told me we'll have the prototype at Vegas and more details to come out then for sure. Okay, good to know they're going to have it at Vegas, because I'll be at Vegas. I'll get to talk to them. Jadic Production, and by the way, the prototype is plastic. It's just a plastic model kit, but that's okay. Captain, we may diss each other, but I know you tolerate me. I do tolerate you most days. Other days, I just wash my hands of you. Fleet Paw, it's like 10 years since you started the refit now. Thanks for the reminder. It's like Blappy keeps reminding me I need to finish the fucking thing. My friend Michael Friedis keeps telling me I gotta finish it. Pete keeps telling me I need to finish it. Keith keeps telling me I need to finish it. Eric Martin keeps bugging me about it. I get it. I get it. I'll finish it on my terms. Combs is not in it. Nuts in it. Great part. Yeah, he's really good. Dan Hall, lighting here is not that bad as long as you're not doing fiber optics. I'm not doing fiber optics, but I know fucking nothing. Zero, zip, zilch, nada, niente about fucking electronics. All right. I had somebody that custom built me a plug and play kit for that, which has different lighting functions. It has the firing photon torpedoes. It's all a board. It's instructions on where things get plugged in. I got a step up because I get to actually just plug and play the fucking thing. I don't have to design it. I don't have to spend shit tons of money to buy one. So I have a lighting kit for it, but I don't know the first goddamn thing about electronics. So it's kind of difficult. If something goes wrong, I'm fucked. So there you have it. Trek or not, yeah, it's the only version of physical media it's on now. That's sad. It's very sad. Gone out of print. Bill Krause is here. Hello, Bill Krause. Good to see you, sir. Eric Martin, I can help with the lights cap, but not the painting. Yeah, that's the other thing. So Laura Johnson, who formerly Shane Johnson wrote Mr. Scott's Guide to the Enterprise, sent me a little bottle of pearlescent paint. It's from the original batch that was used to paint the motion picture Enterprise. It's still viable. It's still liquid. It's a pearlescent. It's not just a pearlescent paint. It's a pearlescent additive to put into a couple drops into other paints to make them pearlescent. So I've got actual fucking pearlescent paint from the motion picture Enterprise, the same batch anyway. That's for my refit, which is another huge reason that I don't want to finish it and fuck up the paint. Admiral Buck is in the house, Bill Krause. I should have him build my 350 refit. He'd probably look at what I've done and go, oh, okay, well, yeah. Problem is, I don't have money to pay anybody to build it, so I got to build it myself at some point. But it was good. I'm glad you're here, Bill. Nice to see you. So, anyway, yeah. So painting it and lighting it are my two things that I'm kind of like, because I don't want to screw it up. Plus, it's the Polar Lights 350 kit. I know that there's issues with the struts, that they sag. I haven't built an armature for it. I haven't done all that stuff that Bill does for sure, but a lot of model makers do. I've done the changes. I've done the like notching out, like you got to notch out the little tabs that they go into and like reinforce them and stuff. I've done that, but I have a feeling that it's not going to matter, and that again bothers me because I don't like sag on nacelles. It's not cool. Jadic Productions, don't finish it, put burn marks on it, and then say you use C4. Should just make it the self-destructing Enterprise from Star Trek 3 is what I should do. Fleetpaw, I wasn't trying to bug you, LOL, sorry. Jadic says it was the refit that burned up in the search for spot. Problem solved. There you go. Daniel Hall, you lucky son of a bitch. Trekyards, crowdfunder to build the bloody thing. Hello. No, because I'm not going to crowdfund for something that I'm probably not going to end up doing because that's just scammy, and I'm not going to do that. Dan says, congrats on the GoFundMe. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's for something else. Bill Krause, I've not yet built another TOS or refit in 1350. So many ships, so little time. Yeah, absolutely. Bill, I should send you some of that pearlescent paint because you'd probably put it to better use than I would. Although they've got so many nice pearlescent paints now. I've got a pearlescent yellow, pearlescent white, pearlescent blue, pearlescent pink or red, pearlescent green. I've got all the bottles of it ready to paint if I need to. Yeah. Anyway, Fleetpaw, seriously, didn't know you had all those people on your bum about it. On your bum about it. Yeah, everybody's like, oh, when are you going to finish your refit? When are you going to finish your refit? When are you going to finish your refit? When I feel like it, when I get around to it. If I ever do. I don't know. That's a very good question, and I do not have an answer to it. So, Terrence Child, sorry I'm late for your early. I'm not sure which one it is. Both. I was early and you are late. Bill Krause, thanks. Yep, I've got a sheet full of paints. A shelf full of paints. Oh yeah, I do too, but just saying. Pearlescent additive that was from the original batch used to paint the motion picture refit. It's pretty cool. It's pretty damn cool. It's downstairs on my paint rack, and I feel like it was wasted sent to me because yeah. Eric Martin, I can't wait to see DS9 done. LOL. Yeah, Eric bought me the Polar Lights DS9 kit, the new one, clear plastic, so it can be lit. Am I ever going to get around to building that? I don't know. I've got so many model kits downstairs, it's not even funny. And I haven't finished a friggin' model since I joined my model club. Because I would open up a model, I'd build it from beginning to end, boom, done. I'd get another model, I'd open it, I'd build it from beginning to end, boom, done. Then I joined the model club, saw all the fantastic work these guys were doing, started going to Wonderfest, seeing the beautiful models there, and then come home and look at mine and go, okay, well, yeah, this is something I wouldn't want to show those guys because people are calling out, well, this here and this finish is, and I'm like, if you're calling that out on these models, I don't want to finish any more models. So since then, I haven't finished a model. I don't think. It's not true. I finished the Bandai, but I finished the Bandai Enterprise E. I did a live where I put that together with the lights, but that's not a model. It's already pre-painted. It's snapped together. That's a different story. Yeah, so joining a model club officially killed my model making career, hobby. I don't know. I still enjoy looking at models and hanging out with people and hearing about the techniques. Have I applied any of them? Not really. It's one of those things. And it's sad. It's sad. And then people are like, it doesn't matter as long as you had fun building the model and you like the end result. And the people that are saying it, I'm like, you say that, but yet I go to Wonderfest with you and you point out every flaw on every model that I think looks friggin' perfect. So if you're judging people that are that good, what do you think of my models? So it's kind of a, as long as I had fun building it, I think it looks great. I'm glad you think it looks great. Turn around. That thing looks like a piece of shit. Did you fucking see that? And then I don't know. I don't know what they say, but that's the way I feel. So, yay, I got that out in the open. Jadek, my advice is tell them to go do their own model kit, then crack a tiny roll and fatty and vegetate. Terrence says, who besides me is doing the Otaken this year? What is the Otaken? Terrence Childs, for those of you who don't know what Otaken is, there you go. It's a Japanese animated film festival that's Emporium. It's like Comic-Con only for Japanese animated. Interesting. Nick T, there are always two types of modelers, those that build and those that collect them. I don't have a big collection. I know people that have stacks of models. Like, let's see all these shelves to the ceiling. Yeah, well, instead of books, they have model kits. Will they ever build them all? No, absolutely they will not. So many people that are in my model club have passed away, and then it's free for all for their models. Like, the club goes in, people pick through the model kits, and it's, I've got a few. Like, don't get me wrong, I've probably got like, this sounds like so many, but it's not. Like 30, maybe. I know a guy. It's a friend of a friend. He's an acquaintance of mine. He's got literally 30 of the Polar Lights refit kits in a storage unit in the box because he wants to do kit bashing with them and stuff. He's got so many ideas. He wants to build some of the facet designs. So he's got all these, and he's never going to finish any of them. It's kind of sad. So, anyway. Bill Krause, very cool. It's a great original souvenir. No need to use it when there are alternatives. True. Terrence Childs, you should build model Gundams the Greats. I don't care about Gundams, though. That's the thing. I don't care. As much as I like Transformers, I just don't give a shit about Gundam. It is what it is. I mean, there's some fantastic Gundams at Wonderfest. People put a lot of time and effort into them. They're lit. Some of them are quite huge. very detailed, and I'm like walking by the table and I'm like, oh, those look nice. Next, I don't. It just doesn't interest me. It's like Power Rangers. I don't give a shit. It's just not my thing, right? So, no, I don't want to build Gundams. Fleet Paw, it still counts as a model, my friend. You built it with your own hands. Jadok, yay, we got a mini rant. Who has mini rants on their bingo card? Nobody's been playing bingo lately. There are Captain Foley live bingo cards. Forgot to mention them the last little while. Terrence Childs, that's in Foley. Would you like me to send you a Gundam model kit? Hell no. It would be a waste of a good Gundam kit that somebody else could probably really enjoy. So 100% please do not do that. Fleetpaw, 30 is a lot. I have 5 or 6 and I don't know when I'm going to build them. Yeah. Eric Martin, you could practice the Aztec painting on that mini Defiant that came with the DS9 kit to get comfortable. That's that big. I'm not going to practice Aztec painting on a Defiant that's that big. It's just not going to work for me. Plus, I'm not that great with a airbrush. I have painted all of my models over the years with brushes or rattle cans. And I know a lot of people out there are probably like, cringing at hearing that. But it's the way I've done it. Yes, I did get an airbrush. I've used it twice. And I don't know how to mix the paints properly. I need to learn all that stuff. So I'm not confident. I love the way that the airbrush works. I love the way that I love the results. It's way better. But I have yet to build a model where I need to actually use that stuff. So I feel like I said, then you go to Wonderfest and you meet all these amazing people, and it's like, I can barely use a goddamn airbrush. So why am I here? I'm just enjoying the models and the people and the awesome atmosphere. People keep asking me, when are you bringing a model? I brought 2 models to Wonderfest, okay? Well, not the first year I went. Second or third year, I brought my AMT, I believe it was the AMT kit, of the Ambassador class, Enterprise C. All right, entered it in the contest, and I got a merit award. And that's pretty good, right? You look at the paint, though, you can tell that it was done with a brush, I think. I don't know why I got a merit award. It's got a really fantastic paint scheme on it. I've kind of brightened up the colors and like popped it up a notch or two. So maybe that was why. But I got a merit award, and I'm like, for my first model at Wonderfest, a merit award, that ain't too bad. So the next year, I brought my Bandai Star Wars ATST, which is the Scout Walker, the Chicken Walker. And it sat on the table. Did it get a merit award or anything? Nope. And then I gave up. I'm like, I'm not bringing another model until I've got something good enough to show. And I just haven't completed anything since then. So that's how my brain works, unfortunately. Like with diets or whatever, if I don't see results, like within a couple of days, I'm out. I'm done. It's a bad habit. It's a bad frame of mind to be in. It's a bad way to do things. But unfortunately, it's one of my issues. So anyway. Jadek, Captain, may I make a suggestion? Anytime. Dan says, same here. Bought a bunch of the 1000s refit when the local MDL shop closed. Really want to kit bash a Belknap and Resurrection class Connie variant. Yeah. Jadek, when it comes to modeling or anything, just dedicate 1 hour a day to it, and then by a year's time, you'll have 365 hours on something. Yeah. It's easier said than done, my friend. And Sylvia's always poking me like, go clean off your model table. oh, look at your model table is really clean today. You should probably pull out a model. When I come downstairs from work, I want to see a model box on that table open. It's like, because I got to admit, when I'm building a model, it takes my mind off of everything else, so I'm less stressed, I'm more relaxed. I shut up and concentrate on something, or I swear a lot, one or the other. And I do feel better after working on a model, but because it zones me out and gets my mind off my problems. So it is a good thing, and that's what Sylvia's trying to do by saying that. So God bless her, she's awesome. Plus, she just wants me out of her hair sometimes. Plus, I'll be building a model. She'll be in the same room with me, you know, playing one of her games or, you know, doing whatever, reading. And she gets to hear all the swearing that is associated with model building. And I'd actually be interested. I don't know if Bill Krause is still here. But if you are, Bill, do you swear a lot when you model builds? Do things frustrate you? I'd be interested to know if it's just me, just the noobs, the Luddites, or if it's the professionals. I don't know. I'd be interested to hear. Eric Martin didn't realize the Defiant was so wee. It is little, it's wee. I mean, it might not be that small. It might be a little bit bigger, but it's not big by any stretch. Jadek, I know what you mean. It's easier said than done. I know it is. I get the same feeling. I just listen to you and the commander, and it helps me focus. Oh, I'm glad we could help. Hey, Cap. Hello. Dan Hall. Admiral is right. You got a good one. I do. She is amazing. I'm very lucky. I'm very lucky. She is a good one. You're not the first person in the past couple months that has said you've got a good one there, because she's amazing. So, almost missed the live. Well, you're here now. So speak up or forever hold your peace. Cool to hear you're making a fan film. Took long enough, am I right? I've been hounding Sam about being in a fan film for, let's see, this is Trekyards' 10-year anniversary, so you figure it out. You do the math. But yeah, it should be fun. Sam will be here for like 4 days before we leave for Vegas. We're going to be in Vegas for a week, and then he's going to be here about 4 days afterwards. So we have a lot of time to film on green screen and get some stuff in the can, as they say. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Should be fun. Got some really good, interesting ideas. So Jack says, good luck with the fan film. I wish you all the success in the Federation. Thank you. Fleetpaw, I mean, I swear a lot when I'm running ideas for stories. I'll get 3 paragraphs in and then realize it won't work, and then swear every curse I know for 20 minutes berating myself. That's not even the worst part. Sometimes it's swearing because a part won't go in. Sometimes it's swearing because something didn't go right. Sometimes it's this little part that I have to put on, and it's gray. You know, it's gray plastic, gray styrene. And then I drop it, hits the table, bounces, and lands on a gray concrete floor. And then I'm down on the floor with my flashlight, trying to find this piece. And do I find it? 95% of the time I'll find it. Sometimes I won't. Sometimes I have to find it later. Like weeks later. When I've already jury-rigged my own solution to the problem. But hey, there's a lot of reasons to swear when you're model building. Security officer should show up for it too. Fleetpaw, get your ass up to the captain's house. Well, he's coming. He's going to be here one of the days. He's coming to hang out with us. And then the next day, we're going out for breakfast together, all of us. So Fleetpaw's coming. Don't worry. He's going to be here. He's going to be here. Actually, Eric, if you're still here, Why don't you join us for breakfast that day? It's the Saturday. What the hell will the date be? I don't know. I ain't no calendar scientist. Um, we'll be back the 6th. So it'll be on Saturday the 10th, I believe, is when we're going out for breakfast, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Yeah, Sam flies out at 10:45 p.m. on Saturday. So Saturday morning, the 10th, Eric, we will be going out for breakfast at the South Side. So if you want to join us, Fleet Paw will be with us. You could do that instead if you wanted to. But yeah, that'd be great to see you, honestly. So let me know what works for you. Ah, yes, food yards, yes. Chaddock, I hope Fleet Paw coming isn't going to be like George R.R. Martin from South Park coming. Eric Martin, did someone say breakfast? Yes. Me and Sam are coming to your place at some point. We'll watch Spaceballs, and then I'll let you know what's going on for sure, the date that we're going for breakfast and the time, and you can meet us there. That'd be awesome. Breakfast day is Friday, Stuart, the 9th. Are you sure about that? I mean, you talked to Sylvia about it, so maybe, but we always do breakfast on Saturdays. So confirm and let me know, and I'll let Eric know. Well, the 9th is my birthday, so please enjoy a cold one for me. I will. There's Trekyards here right now. Got 2 cakes in the oven. Nice. I guess it's time to talk about food. 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 If you know, you know. If you don't, I'm sorry. You're missing out on the food song. But anywho. So yeah. 19 people here, 27 likes. That's pretty awesome, guys. If you haven't hit like yet, please hit the like button. Let me know what you want to talk about. Anything and everything and everything. Anything and everything. All the things. Yay. I don't know. Janik, I bet you could go for a cheeseburger from Macca's. No, it'll be McDonald's. And yeah, maybe. Probably could go for that. Fleet Paw, Janik, if I had the coin, I'd order you one. Thanks. Fleet Paw, I'll let you know in another medium. Ciao. You're leaving? Oh, Cap. Yes. Olim Drab. Hi, Cap and everyone. Hello. I mean, it could, Fleet Paw, it could be possible that it's Friday. I don't know. I know Sylvie's going to have time off work. It could be, like, Friday is probably less busy than Saturday for breakfast, so maybe that's what the plan was. I don't know. You guys talk to each other about it. I didn't. I just do what I'm told. You know, I may be the head of the family, but she's the neck. She's the one that directs where the head goes. So she's the planner. I'm the planner when she's not around, but when she's around, I just defer to her because she's better at it than I am. So, hey, Olim Drab, how's it going? I have yet to find that easy cheese, but I keep forgetting. She is the admiral after all. Exactly. That's how the hierarchy works. That's why she is the admiral. 100%. This is the reason. Yes. Jaddock, you're the planner. No, it's the admiral who has the power. She just lets you think you do. Jokes, man. I mean, I wouldn't disagree with you necessarily, but But yeah. Hi, Lola Beans. Don't mind me. I'm just looking through a Star Trek, the magazine. I have the complete set, don't you know? Which is pretty darn awesome. Hey, do you want to get in the chair now? Come here. There you go. Come on. I know you wanted to get in the chair. That was your ambition. Go. Let's see if you can do it. There you go. The chair's empty now. Precious left. Go. You can jump. You can do it. You can make it. I know you can. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Yay. You're a winner. You're a hero. You did it. You got the chair you wanted. Are you happy? I know. Precious is over here. Hi, is that your little Irish beer? Yeah? Oh, look at this. This is how she likes to sit, so. Okay. Here, let me just move that. There you go. Now you can sit. Sit up. There we go. Are you going to sit? I bet you're wondering why I called you here today. To yawn. Yeah. Anyhow. So that's Lola, everybody. Doing her thing. She's so cute. And she finally got the chair she was crying about the entire time. So. I mean, you did tell me to coordinate with her. Well, yes, because she's better at it, as we've already discussed. Jadek, so where is Olivia? She's usually trying to give the dogs puggy treats. I don't know, she was here earlier. Says, a study says 9 out of 10 husbands say their wives are always right. The 10th one has not been heard from again. She decided to lay down, everybody. She's the Valdor tactical officer, and we're scanning for shield impacts to triangulate our fire to make it work. Yes. Spoiling the pugs. Fleet Paw throws in $2. Lola, I is people. I is Uman. I sit like Uman. Human. Yeah, that's her. She does that all the time. And it's adorable each and every time. Isn't it? Isn't it, Puggy? Anyway. So here we are. Are we at the end? Possibly. Possibly. Now you're moving the chair again. There we go. That's better. There you go. Lola, don't give me a treat. Treat? Oh, yeah, you know that word, don't you? We'll get one later, okay? He's too fat already. You don't even need any more treats. Terrence Childs. Yesterday, Captain Foley, I discovered the music of Queen. It's a great album. Yeah, Queen is awesome. She wants the Pats. How many? All of them. And Eric Martin says, which album? Which album of Queen? Donnie is here. Hello, Donnie. Everybody's tuning in. It's great. I think everybody that was here originally is gone. Like Melissa and all those people. Fleetpaw's still here. He's sticking around. But that's kind of his job. He's a moderator, so you know. Jadek, Night at the Opera is my favorite Queen album. The Prophet song is a masterpiece. Oh, by the way, Jadek, you gave Fleetpaw shit earlier for Marksman. I'm going to give you shit for Masterpiece. It's not how you spell masterpiece. First of all, it's one word. Second of all, there's no... It's Piece. Yes. Yes. So, giving you shit right back at you. I mean, you gave Fleetpaw shit, so it's only fair. Oh, Drab, the kids aren't educated in the classics anymore, but Queen will be heard eventually. Everybody's heard Queen, whether they know it or not. They just haven't realized that it's Queen yet, so. Hashtag Hail Queen, yeah. Erd says, yeah, without Fleetpaw, the ship's brig is empty. Fleetpaw says, I'm worth every toonie you pay me. He's worth his weight in toonies. There you go. Are you offended that I moved the chair? I didn't like its rotational axis. We fixed it. Sorry. I'm talking to my dog. Jadek, I've been sent there for being drunk on deck 12 again. Well, that's no good. Earth says you get 2 toonies, then you got a toonie. Oh, you got 2 loonies, then you get a toonie. But if it's Scrooge McDuck, you might get not even a cent. LOL. Yes, Scrooge McDuck. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Today I watched Cocaine Bear, Captain Foley. Have you seen Cocaine Bear yet? No, and I never will see Cocaine Bear. Based on true events. Not really, but, yeah, no. No, I'm not going to watch Cocaine Bear. I have not watched it. Maybe someday I will, but I really, really doubt it. It's not ever on my list, so no. Jack says, I also love the song 39 from Night at the Opera. It's about space travel. Sorry. Sniff, sniff. Do I smell something burning? Nah, still okay. Eric Martin, that song makes me think of Wayne's World. As it should. Jadek, long live Brian May. Fleetpaw, what the fuck is Cocaine Bear? It's about there's a cocaine shipment that falls out of a plane, and this bear gets high on cocaine and goes on a killing spree. That's what Cocaine Bear is. Spoilers. There you go. Look it up. You will be disappointed, or maybe you won't be. I don't know. I think most people would be disappointed. Olam Drab, this film is ripped from the vaguely related. This film is ripped from a vaguely related antidote. Terrence Childs, it is a movie about a bear that goes crazy after ingesting a ludicrous amount of cocaine. Yeah, that's accurate. That's exactly what the movie's about. Earth says his cakes are out. Good. They were probably yummy. Bear moves at ludicrous speed. They've gone plaid. Fleetpaw, yeah, it doesn't sound even remotely interesting to me. Don't say that. Watch the trailer, Fleetpaw. Don't take my word for it. Jadek says there's going to be a new movie called Meth Chipmunk. No, there's not. Don't lie. Marple cake. They will go for your nuts. Paul Hitchcock, the Deadpool and Wolverine premiere is tonight. Beware of spoilers. Cool. I'm actually seeing it on Thursday of this week. Thursday night. I know Sam's going to be here. Sam's not coming with me. My son bought tickets to an early showing of Deadpool at 10 p.m. on Thursday. So we pick up Sam at 3:30 at the airport, get back here, make food, blah, blah. He goes to bed so he can acclimate himself to our time zone. And I go to the theater with my son, and we watch Deadpool. My son is going to be wearing his Deadpool costume. He's got a really great Deadpool costume. He's a huge Deadpool fan. And so, yeah, I'll be seeing it on Thursday night. So, there you go. Fleet Paw, I think I would rather spend 2 hours watching old people fuck. Well, I mean, that could be good. Old people have their technique down, you know? So, you know, there's a statistic that the age group with the most amount of STDs is the elderly. You know, because they're all horny in the nursing home. They've got years of experience. And they know they're going to die soon. So they don't have to worry about STDs. It's fine. Eric says, I have to agree with you there, Fleet Paw. Jadek says, there's a website for that, Swifty. Don't ask me how I know. Paul Hitchcock, I was about to read your comment about old people, and then he retracted it. Jadek, old people have their needs too, man. I know, but that's so not something I want to think about. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I'm old to somebody, and they wouldn't want to, you know that we do that. So I don't know. It's one of those things that I think my opinion on will change as I get older. Yeah, absolutely it will. But yeah, I don't know. It's a weird phenomenon that is the whole STD thing. I mean, anyway, I'll move on. This is not a discussion that I want to have. Paul Hitchcock, old people technique. I call this one the old gray mare ain't what she used to be. Jadek says, now you're going to think about it when you close your eyes and you're going to have that image. No. Zachary Gibbons, did you ever watch the sci-fi series Snowpiercer? I am not talking about the movie, asking because the final season started on Sunday on AMC. No, I have not watched Snowpiercer. Eric Martin, please don't make jokes about that at breakfast, Fleet Paw. There you go. I guess it's confirmed that Eric is coming to breakfast. Then, maybe, I guess. I don't know. Could be, maybe. So, Fleet Paw, you need to talk to me. You need to tell me something. You need to let me know what's going on with the whole breakfast thing. Because, I need to know these things. I need the details. I need the facts. Just the facts, ma'am. In case you're wondering, I'm just putting some... I don't want to say it now. God damn it. It's going to sound bad. Just putting lotion on my hands because my hands are really dry and irritating me. So I don't want to hear any lotion jokes. First one that says a lotion joke, I want them blocked and banned from the channel, Fleet. If it's you, I got you. Eric says he'll be there. Sweet. Good to know. Now we know to go somewhere else, Fleet Paw. Jadek, dang it. I was going to say something, but I don't want to be shown the airlock. Then you better not say anything now. Anyway, Trekyards hasn't said anything in a hot minute either. Is Trekyards even still here? Bill Crouse is probably long gone. It's great that he stopped by and said hi. I appreciate that. Bill's good people, for sure. So, Fleet Paw says, I mean, you aren't wrong about elderly people and STDs. There was a retirement village in Florida that spiked the country's chlamydia and gonorrhea counts. Youngest patient was in her 80s. Eric Martin, I think British people eat beans with breakfast or some kind of dark pudding. Beans with breakfast is good, and yes, that is part of an English breakfast. There's no problem with that, if I'm honest. So, let's see. Time out. Go 5 minutes. Perfect. Airlock stands ready, Cap. Thank you, Fleet Paw. I've already dealt with it. Zachary Gibbons. I definitely want to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I also want to see Twisters. I don't want to see Twisters. I really don't give a shit. Twister was pretty good. I'll see Twisters at some point when it's free to watch. But yeah, Deadpool and Wolverine is definitely one I want to see in the theater. So I will be doing just that. Yes, yes indeed, Fleet Paw, he did. Dale McCormick, Mac 3D, Wonderfest 2023. What's the dollar time on the 24, dude? I don't know what you mean by that comment, so I don't know how to answer it. Eric Martin, Helen Hunt isn't even in Twisters, right? There's Bill Paxton. Like, they couldn't even bring Bill Paxton back for that. Like, seriously, come on, guys. What the fuck? What are you even doing? Yes, I know he's dead. That was a joke. Game over, man. Game over. But Dale, clarify what you meant by your comment, because I can't decipher it. Fleet Paw is asking the delivery time, but even that doesn't make sense. Wonderfest 23. What's the delivery time on the 24, dude? I don't know what you mean. I'm going to say maybe I'm just stupid, but no, I definitely am stupid, so I don't know what to tell you in that regard, so... Anyway, 29 likes. If you haven't hit like yet, please hit that like button. What are you doing? You're wasting your life by not hitting like. 15 people watching though, so thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Anything you want to talk about, anything at all, throw it in the comment section right now. Throw it in the chat. Do the things. Eric Martin, we need to watch Aliens at some point. Yes, 100%. Take off and nuke the entire site from orbit. It's the only way to be sure. Aliens Romulus looks interesting. It does. Speaking of, when Sam and I fly out to Vegas, we're going to be flying out of Romulus, Detroit. That's right, we're flying out of the Detroit airport and also back into Detroit. Why are you doing that? Because it's roughly the same distance to drive from our house to the Toronto Pearson International Airport, or cross the border and head over to the Detroit airport. When Sylvia and I went to Vegas in 2013, we flew out of Detroit as well. Her sister was going to school in Windsor at the time, so we dropped our car off at Windsor. Her sister drove us over to the border of the airport. And the reason is, it's half the price pretty much to fly from Detroit to Las Vegas as opposed to Toronto to Las Vegas. Because Toronto to Las Vegas is an international flight. From Detroit, it's a domestic flight. So... Team Trekyards will be flying out of Romulus to go to Vegas. That's cool. We'll be deep in the heart of Romulus. So we'll be undercover. Will we survive? You'll have to watch and see. Zachary Gibbons, airlocks. Nah, what we need is open the pod bay doors, Hal. I'm sorry, I can't do that, Dave. Paul Hitchcock, if you watch Aliens, also remember to watch the extended director's cut. Make an excellent film so much better. Yeah, I've seen that before. Yes. Dale McCormick says, sorry, delivery time on the 24th, 2024 shirts. Unless you were there, you have to wait, buddy, unless I've been misled. Oh, yeah, this is the shirt from last year. This year's was the staff shirt was the Gunstar from The Last Starfighter. I have one of those downstairs. So, I don't know if you can. I don't know about delivery times for ordering them online. I don't even know if you can do that. So, I have no idea. And yeah, please don't call me buddy. Not the biggest fan of that. Fleet Paw, and it's a domestic flight. Domestic U.S. flights are way cheaper. Yeah. Paul Hitchcock, flying out of Detroit. Say hi to RoboCop. He is a robot. He is a cop. He is a RoboCop. They shot his head in. Now he be dead in. But he's a robot cop. Yeah. Fleet Power says, make sure you bring your Type 1 phasers to avoid any Romulan interference. Indeed. Maybe we'll see if we can smuggle in or out some Romulan ale. Zachary Gibbons, just be sure to drink Romulan ale on the way to Vegas. We will endeavor to try. Yes. Olam Drab, I think Starfleet should never have stopped issuing Type 1 phasers sometimes. Right? They're a pretty good idea, honestly. Gil McCormick says, sorry, I was just being polite. No offense. Oh, none taken. Growing up, every time I was like trying to be a little bit of an asshole, I'd be like, okay there, buddy. Like with the emphasis on the buddy. So now every time anybody says, hey, buddy, it's like, are you being an asshole to me right now? Which is weird because Sylvia's family's Croatian, and so's my mechanic, or my body guy for cars. And he calls everybody buddy. Hey, buddy. And it's like, at first I was a little offended by it, but now I know it's just a thing that he always does, and it's a different meaning. So, but yeah, just generally, it's like, hey, buddy. What's going on, buddy? Even Han Solo and like Empire Strikes Back. What's going on, buddy? You know, it's got that. And there used to be a saying back in the 80s, friends can be friends, pals can be pals, but buddies sleep together. It's a joke, but it's not PC, so I shouldn't have even said it. I'm sorry. Moving on. I always order a mimosa on a plane. Well, there you go. I'm tired of these motherfucking mimosas on this motherfucking plane. I don't know. Fleet Paw, yeah, don't call them buddy. Them's fighting words to Canadians. They have the mooses hold their timmies and enlist the gooses to help kick your ass. Oh, that's fucking funny. Paul Hitchcock, even with lyrics added, the RoboCop theme still slaps. Basil whatever's doesn't miss. Zachary Gibbons says, yeah, buddy, can be taken one of two ways. The natural meaning or an argument is about to start. Sorry again, Captain. No problem. Like, don't apologize. I'm just letting you know. Now you know. And knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe. Anyway, no, don't apologize. It wasn't intended that way. It's fine. That's why I said something. Also, don't call me Stu. Don't just shorten somebody's name without them saying that it's okay, or having a lot of other people calling them that. A lot of people shorten my name to Stu, and there's only a few people that can get away with calling me Stu. Like my brother, my dad, the receptionist at my dentist's office. It sounds fine coming from them, like, hey, Stu. But anyone else, I find it kind of annoying and offensive. So don't call me Stu. Don't shorten somebody's name without their permission. So you're all good, Dale. Don't worry. Olam Drab, as a kid, I had a little trouble explaining the meaning of bub to my friend from Russia. Well, they think babushka or something, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, bub. A bub. Look at Dot just being so cute. Dot, what are you doing? Yeah, I know. I've been up here for 2 hours. She knows. She knows what's going on. crackhead Chihuahua dog in the corner of the frame. Dale McCormick. Now I know. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too, Dale. Welcome. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit the bell notification icon. Do all the things. Join me for the lives when I do them. I appreciate it. Head on over and check out Trekyards, my other channel. Link in the description. But welcome. Good to see you. Olam Drab. I don't know if anyone says that anymore except Wolverine, actually. I don't know if anybody ever said it, but hey. Fleetpo says, I hate that. One of the upper bosses at my old workplace did that. Tie this and tie that. It made me cringe. But you need to correct people right away when it happens. Like, hey, Ty. It's like, oh, you're talking to me, Tyler. Ah, yeah, no, Tyler, please. And then if they do it again, then you're like, no. I think I've already told you once. It's Tyler, not Ty. Please don't shorten or abbreviate my name. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. And if they do it again, then you have a right to punch him in the fucking head. Just saying. That's how the world works. So I don't make the rules. I just live by them. So, but yeah. People said it in Boston. Fleetpaw, my name is Tyler. You can call me that. And you can call me Leister. You can call me asshole, but don't call me Ty. Zachary Gibbons. Speaking of shortening names, I knew I was always in trouble when my name was lengthened to the first, middle, and last name. LOL. That's when I was in for it. Yes. Stuart Thomas George Foley, get your ass in this house right now. It's like, okay. Well, I didn't need the get your ass in this house right now part to know I was in trouble. Thank you so much. Eric Martin reminds me if any of you call me Francis and I'll kill you. What is that from? Because Francis was the name of the bad guy in Deadpool. But he went by Ajax instead. But I don't think that's what that's from. What is that from, Eric? You can call me Olive, and if it's hard to pronounce, it's my own darn fault. Olam Drab? I've been saying that for years. Olam Drab. Olam Drab. Olive? You want me to call you Olive? Oh, it's from Stripes. Okay. I don't know if I've actually ever seen all the Stripes. I don't want to hear it. Everybody's going to be like, oh, you haven't seen Stripes. Oh. I probably have when I was younger, but I don't remember. I know it's a classic. Zip it. I don't need to hear every 5 seconds from you, Eric, when I see you. Do you want to watch Stripes? Because I probably do at some point, but I don't need to hear it ever again. I'll get around to watching it or rewatching it because I probably watched it when I was young and don't remember it. So Olive says, oh, you get it okay, Cap, but yeah. Yuck, no. Boom, chakalaka, boom. Perfect. It's another one I haven't seen in its entirety. I don't think it's Caddyshack. And I want y'all to be quiet. I don't want to hear, what? You haven't seen Caddyshack? I mean, I know it's a classic. I get it. Again, I probably watched it when I was young and don't recall it all. I know I've seen bits and pieces here and there over the years, but I've never sat down and watched the entire thing all the way through. So I don't need to hear about it. I'm acknowledging it now. I didn't have to do that. I didn't have to put myself out there and say, I haven't watched a classic. I don't have to do that, but I did. So I don't need to hear about it. I'm just saying, okay? So let's zip, cut it down. That's why I didn't know that was from Stripes, because I didn't know. Zachary Gibbons. Neither have I, but it came out before I was born. Eric Martin. Make a list, Cap, and we will make sure you see those flicks. No. I do have a list on my phone of movies I want to watch, or when I get around to, or if I'm sitting at home one night and wanting something to watch, I got a list of movies and shows I need to watch. So there you go. Another one that I just wanted to add to that, which I saw a little clip from the other day, and yes, I've seen this movie, The Quick and the Dead. But yeah, I need to sit down and watch that again because the clip was like, this is a great movie. I need to watch it. So, All Drab says, I think I have to already be in a silly mood for some comedy movies, or maybe any. Nice. Fleet Paw says, I think I watched Stripes 20 years ago once. Don't believe I've ever seen Caddyshack. Well, there you go. Now I don't feel so bad. Fleet Paw's got my back, and I appreciate that. Anywho's. All right, we are definitely officially at that 2-hour mark now. I think I might call it there, honestly. See, the dogs know. So anyway, if anybody wants to throw in anything you want to talk about right now, let me know. But I think I'll probably call it in a minute or two if there's nothing good that comes up. So, Zachary Gibbons, the only golf comedy I ever saw was Happy Gilmore. Gail McCormick says, I am glad to find someone that just says it how it is. If you don't like it, say bog off. But you explained why. Thank you for your honesty. You have a new follower. Well, thank you, Dale. And yeah, that's one thing I absolutely do. I just say what's on my mind, and if you don't like it, I don't fucking care. Get the fuck out of here then. So, and not everything I say people are going to agree with. So if I say one thing 1 minute, I might say something you like the next minute. It doesn't matter. I'm who I am. I'm legit, genuine, 100% Captain Foley. You get my opinion whether you like it or not. So I'm glad you appreciate that. Thank you, Dale. Dan Hall, have a good one. Pass my best to the missus. Oh, I'll pass my best to the missus, all right. Not your best, it's my best. But I'll pass on that you said hi. Trying to be inappropriate, I'm sorry. Fleet Paw, anyone who ridicules us can step into my airlock. I'll send them on a trip. Olam Drab says, have a good night then, and I look forward to your fan film appearance. Thank you. Yes, it should be fun. Also, keep an eye out while we're in Vegas, or while Sam's here, because we will be doing lives like this with Sam here. Unfortunately, he'll be in this space with me, and it's like, hi, Sam. And he talks and talks and talks and talks and talks, and I'll be like, ugh. But whatever. Keep an eye out for those. We'll help share some amazing adventures in Vegas. I don't know if Mark Lawrence is still here. This is where he chime in and be like, yep, I'm still here. I've been listening the whole time. I don't know. But he will be with us. It'll be a good time. We will get to see Fleet Paw in person as well, and Eric Martin. So you guys might do a live with them. I don't know. We'll see. But there'll be a lot of good stuff and content from Vegas. So check that out. But yeah, Eric Martin, if you need cheering up if I need cheering up back to school, always does it for me. Back to school. To show my dad I'm not a fool. Back to school. I don't know if that's what you're talking about, but anyway. Fleet Paw, I have seen that one. All right. On that note, thank you everybody for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic night. I'll see you sometime soon. I don't know when. Maybe Thursday night. No, not Thursday night. I can't do that because I'm watching Deadpool. Maybe Friday night, Sam and I will do a live. I don't know. Keep an eye out. But tomorrow on Trekyards, we'll be doing the last 4 episodes of Prodigy Season 2. So tune in for that. I don't know if I start at 3 or if I start at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. One or the other, but keep your eyes open. All right. Thanks, guys. I'll see you later. Captain Foley signing off. Until next time. Bye, everybody.